Hello student, I Prabha Sharma welcome you to the next topic of accountancy, accounting equation. Today the learning objectives are the nature of accounting equations and the transactions affecting to the different sides of accounting equations. Now, the nature of accounting equation. The nature of accounting equation is that means it is based on the Doyle aspects concept means affecting to the both debit as well as equals to the credit side. Now, a transactions may be affect either to the both side of the equation by the same amount or the one side of the equations only. So, the both side may be increases, both sides may be decreases in the equal amount. Now, the transactions from the accounting equations can be divided into two parts. One is affecting two items, numbers two affecting more than two items. With the help of the example, you may understand now the transactions affecting to the two items. Now first is transactions affecting to the opposite side. When I am talking about to the opposite side, I am talking about to the debit and credit both. So number one is the increase in assets and increase in liabilities. First example is credit purchase. When goods is credit purchase, it means goods is coming in the form of stock. Stock is a asset. So asset is increasing in the business. And the second is on credit. When the credit is there, means it is payables to the supplier, to the creditor. So liability will increase. So in this transactions, the asset is increasing as well as the liability is also increasing. Both sides are increasing. Similarly, loan from bank, the two things are here. When the loan is taken, the cash is increasing in the business called as asset is increasing, and the bank loan is a liabilities. The liabilities towards the bank to pay the loan, so liabilities also increases. So in the same, the loan is increasing the liabilities as well as cash is increasing the asset. So now the decrease in liabilities and the decrease in asset, the transactions number. Next, payment to the creditors. The payment to the creditors refers to the when payment is done, the cash is going down. Cash is a asset. So the asset is going down and decreasing. And now the supplier is a number of supplier is also going down, means decreases as a liability. Liability is decreasing now. So both assets and liabilities are decreasing. Increase in assets and increase in capitals. Now the introductions of the money introduced by business in the business. So when the money introduced by the businessman, means the cash is coming, means asset is increasing. And the next is the it is a liabilities of the business towards businessman. So liabilities also increases in the form of capitals. So next is decrease in the owner's capital and decrease in asset, like the drawings made by the owners for the personal use. It means the when the drawing is done, the capital will reduce, the liability will reduce in the form of capital, and the cash is also reduced, either maybe from cash or from the bank. So in the all the examples, you may say the both side debit and credits are affected, either may the both are increasing and both are decreasing. The next is the transactions affecting the same side but in the opposite directions. Increase in one asset and the decrease in the another asset, like the transaction is going the cash purchase. When the cash purchase is there, the goods is increasing in the form of stock called as asset, and the next one is the cash is moving out, called cash is also a asset, an asset. So it means, what does it mean? The both are affected. Both are affected word is referring to the cash and asset. The stock both are asset. One asset is increasing and second is decreasing. So I think this is clear to you. The next example of the same is the receipt from customer. When the receipt from customer is there, it means it is referring to the money received from the customer. Money, the customer and the money both are the asset. The cash is increasing and the customer is decreasing. So the both, one name is cash, asset is increasing, and the supply customer's name are decreasing. In the increase in one liabilities and increase in another liabilities, that means the settlement of the creditors through the bill of exchange. So bill of exchange means the payment through the bill. So here you may see the when the settlement of the creditors is there, creditors are decreasing, and the bill of exchange with the liabilities through bill is increasing. So I think it's clear to you the one side may be affected, maybe asset side, one side may be increase and the decrease. Even then the equations will remain same, and the same is the liability side. If affected, one side increasing and decreasing, even then the equations will remain same. So the last aspect is sometimes the transactions may be affected to the two or more items. Like the one example is here, like the one is when a sale is made at a cash of 30,000. When goods are sold for the 30,000, what does it means? Means the money is coming 30,000. And the second is at the cost of 25,000, means the goods which has been sold, the value and the cost of that goods consists with 25,000. So the difference between the 30 and 25 consists with the profit of 5,000, because the market value is higher than the cost price. So it may be the loss sometime, data may be reversed. So it means the difference between the market value and the cost price is to be entertained with the name of profit or loss. So here the three words are there. When the cash is increasing with the 30,000, it will increase the asset with the name of cash. And the second is the cost is 25,000 of the goods sold. So it means the cost of goods sold is 25. The goods will be considered with the 25,000. So it means it will reduce with the 25,000. The stock will be reduced with the 25,000. And now the difference between the both, in this equation it is consisting with the profit, and the profit is called as revenue, and the revenue will be added to the capital, means the profit will be added to the capital. But if it is loss, it will be deducted from the capitals. So it should be noticed the profit will increase the capital and the losses will decrease the capital. So I think now the matter is clear. The same side can be affected, debit side can be affected with the two items, or the credit side may be affected with the two items. Both side may be increase or decrease, and the same is sometimes the item may be more than one. It is called as the combined transactions. And the one transactions only the two item will be affected. So this may be called as the equation, and the equation in the all the cases remains equality based. Debit always remains should equals to the credits. Thank you.